Hey, shalom, 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 giving all the praises, honor, and infinite glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well and who I learn from daily. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners like unto a speckled bird. Shalom to you, sincere Akim, that's on the highways and byways, doing lessons and videos week in and week out in truth and sincerity. And shalom to you, sincere Akwaf, who's listening in silence as the scriptures command you to do so. This is your brother Isaiah Allah back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, I hope this is edifying to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. Your God, your power, his name is Yahawah. Yah meaning he, Hawa meaning is, he exists. BAHASHAM coming in the name, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His name is YAHAWASHI. Yah meaning he, Hawashai meaning savior or deliverer. All praises, all honor, and all infinite glory. So getting right into this one, brothers and sisters, and like I stated, Lord willing, I hope this is edifying. We're going to play this clip real quick because we're seeing now that division and that sedition that start to ramp up through the spirit of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And this is going to transition into civil war here in this country. These are the times that we're in, Akim and Akwaf. So as a prophet of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, as a man of the Lord, our job is to continuously update you on what's happening right now. Now, this gentleman right here, a veteran, got arrested for burning the flag because Donald Trump put out an executive order prosecuting anybody that burns the American flag. And so these are more and more unrighteous decrees that the cruel Lord is starting to push out. And it's actually beautiful because the more this happens, the closer we get to the downfall of this kingdom, man. All right, and the persecution of the saints, as well as the implementation of the MOTB, so on and so forth. So now we're getting gradually into the next stage of prophecy, brothers and sisters. All right, and so this executive order came out on the 25th, and so let's play the clip real quick, and then we'll go back and read that article, get just a few precepts, and Lord willing, that'll be the lesson.
Service is currently detaining Jay Carey. He's a 20-year Army veteran, combat veteran, who just burnt a flag in front of the White House in protest of Donald Trump's executive order prohibiting the burning of flags.
My name is Jay Carey. I'm a retired disabled combat veteran, serving over 20 years in the United States Army. I fought for every single one of your rights to express yourself and however you feel that you may want to express yourself. There's a First Amendment right to burn the American flag. Archbishop in that house right there signed an executive order today saying that it was illegal to burn the American flag. No president can make a law, period. No Congress will make a law infringing on First Amendment rights. I'm burning this flag as a protest to that illegal fascist president that sits in that house. Do this for every single one of you American citizens. We burn this flag in protest to that president who feels that it's his right to do whatever he wants, make whatever law he wants, that President Trump put forward today. According to that executive order, I should be in prison right now serving 1 year.
Oh, I step with the.
It's a violation of his First Amendment right.
Yep, I'm being.
As you can see, we're here, man. We're here. This is like, let's get the scripture real quick. Let's get it. This is that division that Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI is wrapping up between these Babylonians, man. This is Mark chapter 3, beginning at verse 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. So what we're seeing now is the division, heavy division within this kingdom, man. All right, Edomites against Edomites. And the scriptures also say in the Apocrypha, of the ungodly curse of Satan, he curseth himself, man, roughly paraphrasing. And so essentially right now, there's so much division between the so-called white man, that it's destroying the kingdom within itself. All right. And that's because of the unrighteous dealings, the riches gotten by deceit, the destruction of the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, the Lord is breaking this place. He's mingling a strong spirit within this place, and it's causing this division. And that's what happened to us as well. We got divided. We were a great kingdom. We got divided. Both the northern and the southern kingdom got split, and therefore it was our downfall. All right, and a kingdom divided by internal battling is never going to stand. And that's what we're seeing right now. Let's read this in the NLT. Verse 20, Mark 3 and 23 in the New Living Translation. Yahawashi called them over and responded with an illustration. How can Satan cast out Satan? He asked. A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. Similarly, a family splintered by feuding will fall apart. And if Satan is divided and fights against himself, how can he stand? He would never survive. And so as you see, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. And that's what this is going to transition into, sedition. All right. Egyptian against Egyptian. The family of the Edomites. They've been fighting internally even since the Greeks, man. Going into the Roman Empire. All right. Those Caesars that were fighting once a month, killing each other for power. It's the same spirits, the same individuals that are back here today. And now you got Nero, which is Donald J. Trump, in office, all right, pushing forth these decrees, like tossing out like candies, like the children. Just every time a new decree is being written, and this is what's bringing down this kingdom. And now and it's contradicting and going against their so-called constitution, man. And so we're in that time right now, man. And this is going to bring in and usher in that civil war. Now, real quick, through the spirit of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. The prosecuting burning of the American flag, just so you know. Section 1, purpose. Our great American flag is the most sacred and cherished symbol of the United States of America and of American freedom, identity, and strength. Over nearly 2.5 centuries, many thousands of American patriots have fought, bled, and died to keep the stars and stripes waving proudly. The American flag is a special symbol in our national life that should unite and represent all Americans of every background and walk of life. Desecrating it is uniquely offensive and provocative. It is a statement of contempt, hostility, and violence against our nation. The clearest possible expression of opposition to the political union that preserves our rights, liberty, and security. And burning this representation of America may incite violence and riot. American flag burning is also used by groups of foreign nationals as a calculated act to intimidate and threaten violence against Americans because of their nationality and place of birth. Notwithstanding the Supreme Court's ruling on the First Amendment protections, the court has never held that the American flag desecration conducted in a manner that is likely to incite imminent lawless action or that is an action amounting to fighting words is constitutionally protected. And you see what they do? They'll create a new law or a new decree that contradicts what is already written. This is how the Edomites are. They've always broken what they've always written. All the time, they'll come out with something new. That's why their laws. There's no true righteousness here in this kingdom. All right. Their laws all contradict one another. All right. Freedom of speech. They'll say they'll use words, freedom of speech, but then you still but burning a flag is an act of going against lawlessness or wanting to incite violence, so on and so forth. This is how these devils operate, man. All right, and it's just and right, quite frankly, we don't. This is just hilarious because we understand what this means. It means that the closer and closer to civil war here in America and Babylon the Great. My administration will act to restore respect and sanctity to the American flag and prosecute those who incite violence or otherwise violate our laws while desecrating this symbol of our country to the fullest extent permissible under any available authority. All right. And you can read the rest of this on the website. It's on the White House website. Like, I didn't want to make this too long, but essentially, you get fined 1 year in jail, and just like that veteran, you got arrested. You got arrested, man, for burning it in front of the so-called White House. All right. So let's get a couple of more precepts. This is what we're getting closer and closer to, brothers and sisters. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, civil war. For there shall be sedition, uprising against the government among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's what you just saw right there, bro. All right, the beginning stages of that sedition, the beginning stages of that the internal battle that these Edomites have always been having, man. Okay, the Lord is mingling a strong, perverse spirit within spiritual Egypt, man. And more, this is going to transition into that civil war, that Egyptian against Egyptian, also in this same chapter. We'll end it off with this here. Isaiah 19 and 14, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. All right? He's destroying their, as in Jeremiah chapter 49, their wisdom, man. There's no more wisdom left in Teman. And what that also calls it is a division, because like within the Edomite kingdom, man. And it's beautiful. And this is only going to increase and lead up to that civil war that we're yearning for through the spirit of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. All right. All their wisdom and their philosophies, everything is just cracking. And people are seeing the writing on the wall. You even got individuals wanting to leave the United States now because they're starting to see what's about to happen here. All right. And so, Lord willing, I hope you were edified. Just wanted to report on that. All praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, and double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.